In this video, we are going to talk about using and working with that trial balance. So now that you have imported the information in for the year, let's talk about what we can do with that information. Now, the GIFI is very critical to the program. The GIFI is what is going to pull it to the proper place in the financial statement. So if this is not the right GIFI, you're going to need to change it. And you can do that by clicking on the GIFI, and this allows you to select the GIFIs. Now, these are the ones that are right from the CRA. We'll show you in another video around the financial statements about how you can change the name of what is being pulled. But for now, it's just very important that it be assigned to the correct GIFI. So you can see that if we scroll down to the bottom, there are over 6 pages of information. Sometimes we don't want to see it in that manner. You want to see everything. You can press this yellow button, and this is going to give it to you in list format. So here I can scroll down, and then instead of having those different pages, everything is on one. Now, if you do need to export the trial balance, I would recommend doing that first, and then you can export it through using the drop down in this blue box. You'll see if you hover, it will say export, and you can take that to an Excel or to a CSV file. You can create new accounts here as well. I would recommend though that you do not create these accounts and put balances in it if you already have done the import. I would instead go back, and you can actually delete this import and then re-import that the new trial balance. Now you can as well, if you didn't maybe have prior periods, you can just click on it and enter the previous prior period balance, and that can change that way. We do have the ability to perform adjusting journal entries, so you can click on the adjusting journal entries tab, and you would just click on the create button. It's going to automatically number that for you, but you can change that if you like. It's going to default to adjusting current, but there are some other types of entries in there. You can add the note. And we are going to apply that. So then when you come down here, it's going to say, what journal entry do you want to make? So I can say, let's say I want to accrue some more accounts receivable. And I can add that line, and then let's put it to sales. So I can just start typing and it's going to come up, and we'll just put that over here just to show. And now I have this. The line's been added successfully and I am balanced. If it's not balanced, it's not going to let you save it. So we can save that. So now I can see the journal entry here. This plus button, I can select this plus and I can see the actual accounts that were impacted. You can as well export the journal entries. Again, you'll want to open all of them. Oops. And then export, and you can export it to CSV or to an Excel. The other tab here is the GL maintenance, so you can create new accounts here. You can reassign the GIFI codes from here, or you can just go in and edit any of those GL accounts. So you can see now that that journal entry is made. I can see the $10,000 debit going through accounts receivable. If I open up my the AR by pressing that plus button, I can then see the details of what is going through. So I can see that that was the original amount that was imported, and there is a journal entry for the $10,000. And it is these current adjusted balances and the prior period balances that are going to then be taken over to our financial statements.